Well, I'll close the moment with Robert Clark, a senior advocate of Nigeria, looking at Nigeria's democratic journey so far. And, well, quickly before we'll let you go, a whole lot of activities happened today in Abuja, where we saw the family of the late MKO Abiola, specifically Kola and his other siblings. It was like a flurry of apologies from the government, and even Kola also tendered an apology. A lot of people never knew why that came, saying that that apology was coming at a time where we have President Muhammadu Buhari as president of the country. For benefit of hindsight, what do you think of that apology, and how significant is that to the president today?
Well, let me start it this way. Yoruba said, Oye omotunke, oye ye tumbe. A child that is crying and the mother that is begging the child crying, they both know what is wrong between the two of them. Abiola's family apologizing profusely today to Buhari has as a big. From my own knowledge, which I will not want to pump out tonight, there is that general belief.
You're depriving me of something.
No. You can read history. And many of my age group, and those of us who were within this circle, we knew how Buhari's government was toppled. There is the general belief that the plane being used or something was given out by Abiola or something, but those were the things going around then. So, of course, you kicked me out of office, you pushed me out of office, that pain was there. So, maybe the children were aware of this fact I'm talking about, and they're apologizing to him that, yes, we know we owe you an apology, but we thank you also for doing this to our father. So that is it.
You know, and there's a picture that we'd like you to see, perhaps. It's a picture that has been trending, and saying that's the president there, Robert Clark. That's the wife of, you know, Chief Gani Fawemi, and, you know, helping her pick up an object that fell. When I look at this picture, I said I was going to ask you, do you think this is the beginning of a healing process? Because we have so many people here in this room, a lot of people who did...
That is the son of...
No, the lady there, Fawemi, and President Buhari.
And Buhari's wife, okay.
Yes.
You see, Gani Fawemi never, and I'm bold to say this, did not suffer so much within the hands of the military junta of Buhari from 1980, I think 81, 81 to 83. He never suffered as much as he suffered under other military juntas. So if Buhari is, you know, profusely apologizing to his wife, maybe on behalf of all the military juntas, because if there is any lawyer, if there is any Nigerian that suffered in the hands of the military, it is Fawemi. Let me tell you this. As a young lawyer, I was doing election petitions in Maiduguri, and I decided I want to go to that prison where they were taking Gani Fawemi to for detention, which is almost 120 miles. It's a town, 120 miles outside Maiduguri. And I went there to visit the place. You know, the scorching sun in that area, with only one small window on top to allow sunlight. And this is where this man was being kept 3 months, 4 months. So when I realized how much, but outside him, there are two people many Nigerians have failed to appreciate. Falana and my good friend, Ransom Kuti Beko, they were fantastic. They were even better than Gani Fawemi in fighting for this democracy.
Oh, really?
Oh, fantastic. Those two boys played a great role. I'm happy Falano has been accorded, but Ransom Kuti has not. And he was a fearless fighter. He was detained along with Obasanjo, all, in the name of, because he was not Nadeku as such, but he had his own separate, and he has been in problem with the military for the past 20 years.
In going forward, a lot of people may not know the other side of you. You started out life as a unionist. So you're a comrade.
I'm a comrade, yeah.
Good. So you're a comrade. Looking at a lot of people, you just mentioned two other key individuals. And sitting down here, off the top of my head, I can also remember some other young people like Chima Obani and a couple of others who were also in the struggle. What would you be saying to President Buhari as we go into the 2019 election? By the way, let me start. Do you think this is an election gimmick or game plan for the president?
Well, my view, and I've always been consistent with it, the ground for a 2019 election is not on ground. The ground is not on ground. Because until the political parties today pass through their system of primary elections, will I be able to say whether the ground for the 1919 is on ground? Because I foresee, I'm not a seer, I foresee danger ahead. I foresee blood from primaries. We have to pray to God to ensure that the primary process are blood-free, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Let us see what happens in Ekiti. Let us see what is going to happen in Rivers State. Let us see what is going to happen in Kaduna State now is boiling. I foresee bloodshed. So, 2019 to me, I cannot look into it and say something will happen. Because the obstacle to 2019, which is the primaries, will write our history in Nigeria.
So in other words, can we say this healing process we witnessed today can assuage some of these concerns you share for 2019?
Well, it's a good omen for Nigeria. Why I say it's a good omen is that the Yoruba say, Ninu ikoko dudu leko funfun tin jade, that is, from the black pot, you now get the white. Whoever will think that it's Buhari will now come and make June 12th. Whoever. Nobody. No Northerner. Because I know the attitude of the North also to June 12th. I know the attitude of the East to June 12th. And I know the attitude of some of the Westerners too to June 12th. If anybody has told us that history will be made today by a Northerner, especially Buhari, we give thanks to God.